yourselves first. Sinu, Rochelle, and Sophie, combined, tell us who you are, where you're from, and what prize you're giving away today, please.
Sophie, you go first.
Okay, so I am the UK rep for Ifuru in the Maldives, and I'm based in Surrey, quite a long way from a few of you, but I'm your point of contact along with Sinu, and we will be here to answer any questions before and after or during, anything you need afterwards. But please, we've got 3 more coming up over the next couple of months, so if you've missed this one or want some more information, please join us.
Thank you, Sophie, and Rochelle and Sinu. Hello.
So good morning, afternoon, good hello world. My name is Rochelle. I am the general manager of Ifuru Island, based in the Maldives.
And hello, my name is Sinu. I'm the sales manager of Ifuru Island, Maldives.
And today we're giving away 2 nights for a stay with us. It's all inclusive, premium all inclusive. If you get the lucky question, and my hint for the question is cold, which we're not here in the Maldives.
You're not meant to give hints.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to have you here. I'm also going to let Victoria introduce herself. Victoria, hello.
Hi, everybody. It's Victoria from Paradise Promotions. I'm feeling quite lonely today because everyone's coming like with teams and I'm just on my own. But yeah, so today I'm with experienced Turks and Caicos, and I'm going to tell you all about the amazing islands of Turks and Caicos. And of course, we're going to be giving away a £50 Amazon voucher or $60.
Super amazing. Thank you very much. And last but not least, Natalia, who never needs an introduction, but Natalia and Mia, welcome. I'm going to let you introduce yourselves and then take us to paradise.
Sure. Good morning, everyone. So glad to see so many people from all over the world today. That's exciting. My name is Natalia. I'm with beautiful Coconut Bay and Serenity in St. Lucia. We'll be talking to you today specifically about Serenity. And this morning I have joining us live from Serenity, Mia on resort. Our UK team is Group Promotions. They're joining live behind the scenes, but we'll be happy to answer any questions that you have. Our prize today is £50 and $60 for the lucky winner who pays attention with the answer to the question.
Super amazing. Natalia, take us to your beautiful hotel.
All right, let's go ahead and get started. Good morning, everyone. Just a second. And here we go. So we're going to get started today with the beautiful Serenity at Coconut Bay, which is our 5-star luxury suite property in St. Lucia. Now, for those of you, since we do have so many coming in from all over today, for those of you that are not familiar with the island of St. Lucia, where we are is in the Southeast Caribbean. We are just a short 3.5-hour flight from Miami, a 4.5-hour flight from JFK, a 5-hour flight from Toronto, and from the UK, we are a 9-hour flight, and you do have nonstop flights. So on our gorgeous island of St. Lucia, why Serenity? Why Serenity is because of our amazing location. We are located just a short 5-minute transfer from the international airport, but better than that, we are in the exotic south coast of the island, as you can see here from the map, close to all of the top attractions on the island. And we're going to talk about those top attractions in a few minutes. Now, Serenity is just a few years old, and she has won multiple awards in her short life that we are excited to share with you about, including being featured on Cosmo as one of the 30 sexiest hotels in the world, which is quite an honor. But I would say that the awards that we are most proud of is the TripAdvisor Awards. And for 4 years in a row now, we have been featured in the TripAdvisor Best of the Best. And if you're not familiar with what that is, that puts us in the top 1% of all hotels in the world on TripAdvisor. Not just that, but Serenity is the #1 luxury hotel in the Caribbean on TripAdvisor, and we are the top ranked resort of all of the resorts in St. Lucia on TripAdvisor. So you can rest assured that when you send your luxury clients to Serenity, they will have a top-notch experience. And that's not just us saying we're great, that's your clients and our guests testifying to that amazing Serenity experience. And this video will give you a little idea of what that Serenity experience looks like. Hope you enjoyed the video. We're going to go a little bit deeper. So Serenity Suites, we have 36 plunge pool butler suites. The suites are absolutely stunning spaces. It is a luxury boutique resort. The suites range in size from 1,200 to 1,900 square feet of interior and exterior space in 3 room categories. Each suite does have king beds. It is adults only and couples only. So king beds, each suite does have its own private plunge pool with a waterfall, large flat screen TVs, his and her wardrobes or his and her closets. We have espresso makers in the room. We also have a Bose sound system in the room. And now we're going to switch live to Mia, who is actually going to take us on a very quick tour in one of our plunge pool butler suites. Good morning, Mia.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. I am here live in one of our beautiful butler suites. This is our 1,900 square foot suite that we have here. As you can see, we have an outdoor shower. We have a wet bar here that will be stocked for our incoming guests based on their drink preferences. All 36 of these suites do have their own private plunge pool in this indoor and outdoor space. As you can see, it's plenty of space to find your serenity. We have this area all set up here. And you can see the space here can be utilized to have private dinners in your suite on your patio. You can also have your masseuse come to your suite and have your couple massage right here on your patio. We're going to take a look inside now. And we have found one of our butlers. Hello, Narissa.
How are you?
We're good, thank you.
My name is Narissa. I'm one of the butlers here at Serenity, and I'm here to tell you about the activities that we offer that are tailored to suit your needs as a couple, be it if you're looking for a little bit of romance or maybe just something to party it up. So we actually have a steel sushi night, for example, where you guys get to experience our finest sushi rolls while you listen to some steel pan music. We have a rum and food festival, which is one of my favorites as well. You get to taste St. Lucia's finest local rums, and our chefs actually come out from behind the scenes where they show you a little bit of St. Lucia's culture. We also have a couple sushi making classes as well for our sushi lovers who really enjoy the sushi night. You could participate and make their own sushi rolls. We have a couple's camera making class as well. So it's nice and romantic. You get to, experience some scents, mix it up a bit as well. So we got plenty here at Serenity.
Thank you, Narissa. So that's right. As you can see, we have some of the welcome amenities, some local snacks, and we are ready to welcome some incoming guests to this suite. All 36 of these suites have their own soaking plunge tub. As you can see, the butler can arrange for your bubbles and bubbly in the tub. And the butler pre-arrival form that your clients will fill out before they arrive will let the butler know their preferences as far as their dining times, any massage that they have or spa treatment that they have in mind. We have an idea as far as dining times, and they will really customize your experience here at Serenity. So thank you for joining us. And thank you, Narissa. And we're going to go back over to Natalia now.
All right. Thank you, Mia. And I will go back to my presentation. So give me one moment. All right. So that was just a live taste. Thank you, Mia, of all that we wanted you to see up close and in person, all the wonderful things that your clients can do and see during their stay in Serenity. I'm going to review some of that a little bit. So the Serenity Suites do have absolutely indulgent bathrooms with glass enclosed showers, soaking tubs for two, which Mia showed us, and the butlers will do a signature scented bath for their guests if they'd like to have that done. The butlers are a key part of the Serenity experience, offering really customized experiences. We do highly recommend that you encourage your clients to complete that butler pre-arrival form, or you can complete it on their behalf, letting us know what they're celebrating on arrival. A lot of Serenity guests are celebrating a honeymoon or an anniversary or a birthday, and it really just helps the butlers to know what their preferences are, what they'd like to do prior to arrival, and of course, how to customize their personalized wet bar with premium liquors on arrival. You know, if the wife would like red wine and the husband would like a bottle of vodka or a bottle of rum, they get a bottle of each for the duration of their stay. So that is a part of the customized butler experiences. And you can see here, the butler really does cater to that guest experience, including room service. Now, I will say that in Serenity, the contactless room service was a thing before we had a need for contactless room service, because we have a unique food service delivery box in the suites. But for Serenity guests, the dining and the cocktail service goes beyond Serenity. They can dine in a pool cabana, which you see on the left of your screen. They can dine in a beach cabana, which you see on the right of your screen. They can dine inside the Great House restaurant, which you see on the right of your screen. They can dine outside the Great House, or they can dine in any of the 8 restaurants at Coconut Bay, which is the sister resort and 7 bars. So Serenity guests have a stay at 1, play at 2 opportunity, which is really great for them. And because our 2 resorts share 85 acres and 1 mile of beach, they also have the opportunity to enjoy non-motorized water sports and the many amenities and activities we have at Coconut Bay. Excuse me. Snorkeling, kayaking, stand-up paddleboarding, and then we also have tennis, basketball, and pickleball courts on resort. And during the winter months, again in St. Lucia, we don't have winter, but for those of you all that are coming from winter destinations, during the winter months, we have wind or a lovely breeze to cool you off in the mornings and the evenings, and that's when we have windsurfing and kite surfing season. So Serenity guests can also enjoy our sanctuary spa. Now, the spa can go to them or they can go to the spa, but we do have 6 brand new oceanfront beach cabanas, and we're really excited about that. We just launched our 6 brand new beach cabanas this winter. They're absolutely stunning spaces with outdoor showers. We initially had 3. They were in such high demand that our CEO built us 6 brand new ones. So, and they are very popular, especially for Serenity guests, but the Serenity guests can go to the spa or the spa can come to them. Because the patios are large spaces, the spa can come to them and Serenity guests can enjoy in-suite spa services, which is a lovely option to have. Now you can see here the plunge pools in our plunge pool butler suites are by no means small. They are lovely outdoor decadent spaces. And this tray that you see on the bottom of the screen, thank you, Mia, for sending me this image. This is a floating tray. So the butler, imagine, can provide snacks and champagne or an afternoon tea, all on this floating tray for Serenity guests to enjoy in the comfort of their suite. How lovely is that? I mentioned also that Serenity, and you saw these in the video, Serenity guests also and Serenity suites, we do have oceanfront beach cabanas on our beach that are exclusive to Serenity guests. Now, these are reserved by their butler for half-day or full-day usage. The butler will pick up the guests from their suite in a golf cart and escort them to their very own oceanfront beach cabana, which is reserved with their names on it. The butler will pack a private picnic, champagne, cocktails, beer, wine, whatever they'd like to have for their stay out there in their beach cabana. Now, I would be remiss if I didn't talk some about all of the wonderful things there are to see and do in beautiful St. Lucia. St. Lucia is not only a romance island winning the world's leading honeymoon destination for 15 years in a row, but it's also an adventure island, and you want to keep that in mind as you're recommending St. Lucia for your guests. There's snorkeling, hiking, biking, zip lining, ATV tours, whale watching, dolphin watching, kite surfing, rum tasting, chocolate tasting. We now have chocolate tours in St. Lucia as well. And not only do we have chocolate tours, ladies and gentlemen, but we also have chocolate spa treatments. And I highly recommend that you encourage your clients to do that chocolate spa treatments. Chocolate scrub, it's one of my personal favorites. In addition to the tours and the adventures on the island of St. Lucia, we've got waterfalls, the mud baths, the pitons. So there is lots to do and see on our island beyond the beach. And I highly recommend that you encourage your clients to go off property, to do that ATV tour to the Black Sand Beach, to do that half-day tour to the waterfall where they can get into the water and under the waterfall. It's absolutely stunning. Now, as we wrap up, I want to bring to you all's attention the most important things and benefits for your clients. If you book Serenity Direct with a 7-night stay, your clients will receive what we call our Grand Romance Package, which is $1,200 in added value vacation inclusions. That is all included with a 7-night stay. In-suite couples massage, private island tour, catamaran sunset cruise, their beach cabana time, and more. The other thing I want you to be aware of as you're booking your clients into Serenity is St. Lucia does have seasonal flight schedules, with the most flights coming into the island in the winter months, and then the schedules vary from there. So for those of you that are coming in from the US, we have nonstop flights on American, JetBlue, Delta, and United. For those of you that are sending your clients from Canada, we do have nonstop flights with WestJet, Air Canada, and Sunwing from Toronto. And for those of you that are coming in from the UK, we do have British Airways, Virgin, and TUI from Gatwick and Heathrow. Now, here's the important part for you all. We love our travel advisors. We reward our travel advisors. We thank you for your partnership and your support. And for those of you that book direct with us, you earn 15% commission. If you book with your preferred tour operator, you earn up to $150 bonus on a 7-night stay. However, and here's the part you really need to pay attention to, right now, if you register Serenity bookings in the month of March or in the month of April, Sarah, we are going to extend it. You are going to get a double bonus up to $300 for a 7-night Serenity booking. That is for bookings registered in March and April, for travel July, August, and the fall. So you want to make sure you register those 7-night Serenity bookings at serenityresortrewards.com or serenityrewards.co.uk. Now, this is a map of our resorts. We like to show you when you come in that short ride from the international airport, you go to the left to our lovely Serenity Suites. You go to the right to our oceanfront Coconut Bay Resort. The Serenity Suites are not oceanfront, but it is just a short 150 steps to the beach. However, as I mentioned, our guests do not have to walk from here to here. Their butler will pick them up in a golf cart and escort them to their very own oceanfront beach cabanas right over here. So it is an exceptional experience. And as I wrap up, here is our North American reservations contact information, our UK and Europe contact information, and we are available to answer any and all of your questions, and we look forward to welcoming your clients in our piece of paradise. Now, I will say this, when you do send us your clients to Serenity, do be sure to tell us that you're sending us your clients so we can put a note with a bottle of bubbly in the room from you, and we are happy to do that. And I am going to pass it off to the next presenter. Thank you so much for joining us today. We look forward to welcoming your clients to help them find Serenity, and we will see them soon in our piece of paradise.
Thank you, Natalia, and thank you, Mia, for the Go Live presentation. Loving the glass of champagne. We all wish we were there joining you, sharing a glass of champagne in special moments. Anyway,
or a glass of chairman's rum as well.
Oh, you see, now you're making things 10 times worse. But no, we love you, Team Seabay and Serenity. So thank you very much. So now we're popping across to the other side of the world. We're going into the Indian Ocean, over to the Maldives. Sanu and Rochelle, the stage is yours.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hello, everybody.
Let's very quickly just share our screen.
the very beginning. Wait. So, welcome to the Maldives. We are Ifuru Island Resort in the Maldives. We've opened in December, first paying guests, so we've only been open a short time, but we are, I guess, something a little different because we have some very unique features of the island. The first part is we have amazing views, and it's all our villas are sunset side, and here's a little video. So there's a little glimpse of our little magical island, but I guess the most exciting part about all of our accommodation, which is 147 villas, as they're all sunset side of the island. So everybody gets a beautiful sunset view, and we're all about awesome sunsets. It's the Maldives experience for everybody. Everybody thinks of the Maldives as a romance, a honeymoon, a wedding destination, but the islands are actually now more multi-generational. There's families coming together with groups. You're celebrating your 50th special birthday, your 40th, your weddings. It's there's a lot more opportunity for multinational, multi-generation guests. When the sky turns pink, we drink. The island has a very cheeky, fun atmosphere and environment, and it is based on an all-inclusive. So you've got everything paid for. You just enjoy the island. There's nothing to ever sign a bill for. You're enjoying the luxuries of the Maldives. This would be my favorite photo because it actually shows you our view. The Maldives Islands now, there's 177 of us. There's not many islands that can actually have an uninterrupted view like that with no other islands. It's the very, on the horizon there, you can see two little islands that are uninhabited in front of us, but we have a 1.2 kilometre beach. It's all that perfect white fluffy sand and nothing in front of us. There's hardly any boats. There's never a seaplane because they land on the other side. And it is really very unique. The other thing that's not there is the rock boulders that we have that are stopping the waves coming in or the beach erosion. We're 100% natural island, one of the top 10 largest islands in the Maldives, and that is our perfect view. So when you come to the Maldives, it's very hard to find that right now. Here's another video. Our motto is every moment we choose magic. The reason is because we are a little different. This is the only island in the Maldives with a private airport. We built the airport, we own the airport, we run the airport. That is a 64-seater flying in, an ATR. Then the actual landing is low under the tree line, and guests, I've actually been sitting here today and I was having lunch with guests and I said, did you hear the plane land? And no one has ever complained to us. They can never hear it. The airport, the delivery of the plane is very low. The vegetation behind us, we've never had a problem. The actual seaplane, if it does land, is a lot louder, and for most of you who may have not worked with the Maldives before, when you're flying into the Maldives, 90% of the travel to the islands is by seaplane. Now, seaplanes are gorgeous. They're a little bit tight and snug and can be a longer duration of flight, but I can only travel in the daylight hours. So having our own private airport means if you're flying in late, we can actually get you to the island, and it's literally 3.5 minutes between you landing and walking into your villa. We pick up the luggage, you don't touch it, and it's a very nice, exclusive opportunity that we have because we're the only airport, the only island with a private airport. There's another quick look at it. There's a nice map to show we have 147 villas all facing the beautiful sunset side. Manta Airline is our preferred airline, obviously with the landed aircraft, and we also have the seaplane arrival also. That's our little private arrival entrance. As I said, it is literally less than 3 minutes from there to the villas. Then you arrive at our Friendship Centre, which is our reception area where you'll get introduced to your buddies. As I said, we're being a little bit cheeky because we are a nice, relaxed, communal, fun, social environment. So we're doing it a little differently than most in the Maldives. That's another great look at our beach and where the villas are located. Let me hand over to Sinu to give you the 2-bedroom sunset pool villas.
Right, starting with the 2 bedrooms and the pool villas, we have 3 multi-generational accommodations with amazing views. It's 2 bedrooms, a beautiful, spacious living room, a gorgeous pool with sunset views. And one of the 2 bedrooms is actually a twin room and these are great for friends traveling together, families with an occupancy of 4 adults, 2 kids. We can go up to 6 adults in these rooms for you. Lovely entrance going into the living room as well as the bedroom with direct views of the beach and sunset right from your bed. Beautiful outdoor and indoor showers as well. And just another look and a bird's eye look of the resort and the rooms. And then going into our Sunset Sky Suites, 50 units, and the Sunset Beach Suites, 50 units. These come in a duplex building of 4 rooms, 2 rooms upstairs, 2 rooms downstairs. So this is the most number of our inventory, which is 100 rooms. It's also worth mentioning that we have 25 twin rooms available, as well as 10 interconnecting units, which I'll show you in a little bit. So 2 rooms upstairs, 2 rooms downstairs. This is the Sunset Sky Suites. The vegetation is very thick. It's a really nice space for you to just hang out and chill out during the day. And this is the view from the Sunset Sky Suite, as well as this is one of our interconnecting beach suites where we have 2 of the beach suites connecting. So you have your kids on one room and you in the other, you have your friends next door, but you still have the door in the middle to give you a little bit of privacy. Bathroom, quick bathroom shot, and this is how the duplex unit looks too. So we have done a little bit of what we call a mini resort concept here, where we have 5 of these duplex buildings in one area with this gorgeous sunset sunken lounge. So as Rochelle had said, we are a very fun, cheeky, social environment. So we want to get people together, which is why we came up with these lovely homemade cocktails in our minibar. I've actually managed to try at least 6 of these. I'm not sure how many you've tried, Rochelle.
Not that many.
But
homemade on the island and replenished daily. So we've tried to keep away from the sugary water that's in a can and do something a little different for our guests.
It also gives an opportunity for you to kind of socialize and engage with other people, discuss which cocktail is the best from the ones in the minibar.
Yeah, grab a cocktail, sunset and social lounge. It's quite fun.
Let us know which one's your favorite, which one you think is going to be the best in the chat box.
All right, let's have a look at the Sunset Beach Villas. We have 35 of those. They're on the other side of the island. They are perfect with a lovely open air bathroom, direct beach access again, lovely little sitting area, outdoor lounge, open air bathrooms. And then we have 9 at the very end with pool villas. You can see that that's probably the best photo of them. The 9 pool villas, obviously very private. And then you can see the 5 beach villas. So when we do a promotion for the 5 beach villas, if you stay in 5 of those villas, the 5th villa is 50% off. So it's nice for families, and we organise a barbecue and a cocktail party if you're staying for that group booking option. There's another great view, right to the beach. So as I said, we're social, fun, and a little cheeky. We have our 24-hour premium all-inclusive option, which is called exclusively yours. The idea for us was to not have anyone guess what's included and what's not included, because that gets very confusing with AI or all-inclusive offered all over the world. So anything that you see is offered is complimentary, and then if you want to spoil yourself, we actually have a separate menu that says spoil yourself. So everything you see in a menu is included, all the offerings we have are included, just to make it nice and easy and a luxury experience for guests. But spoil yourself is obviously a great option, and you can do that with the Xanadu Spa. You can do destination dining like a floating breakfast, diving, excursions, motorsport, motor sports, skydiving, weddings and epic events. And skydiving, as I hope you're all catching on, is a very unique option we have with our own private airport. So to give you lots of options, we have 6 dining options and 4 bars. There's a little bit of a brief on there, but let's have a look at them. Social House is our main dining buffet area. I literally cannot move guests. They will sit there all day and enjoy the beautiful view, have another cup of coffee, go for a dip, come back and just relax. It's one of the most popular areas of the resort. It's all about family style social dining, and people are sitting together with other guests. So we're about having someone meet other guests around, which is really quite enjoyed by most of our guests. There's another quick look on the other side. Some of the food shops, we are a premium all-inclusive resort. So our food quality is probably getting us our most TripAdvisor comments that the food is beyond their expectations. So we've really enjoyed that and being able to provide such a luxury experience. Hubba Hubba is our gorgeous little beachside bar here, right there watching the sunset. It's where all the action happens. When you order a certain cocktail, there's a gong being hit. It's also right where we have the poolside pizza, and we do pizza by the meter. So the idea is you don't have to get up and order and wait for it to be delivered. You just pop up out of the swimming pool straight over to the pizza, and he's already made a couple that are on standby. So it's just grab and go. 2 signature restaurants. One of them is Palm Grill. Palm Grill is very much part of the main complex, but obviously has some great poolside seating as well. But it's where we're bringing in all the local fish from the local fishermen and having fresh grilled fish, all your grills, and we do a gorgeous vegetarian and vegan option as well, which is really important, even though it's a grill restaurant. This is my baby, the waterfront. I had the pleasure of painting this gorgeous blue, and it's a very unique restaurant. It's Asian Mediterranean, so it's a perfect destination for your special evening, but it's all included. Fine dining. There is also a beautiful beach club, which is lots of action, dancing, pool games, beach games, and a great spot to chill out also with some great cocktails. Ifuru Eats, as I said, we're 24 hours. So to do something a little different, I like to enjoy room service and not have to wait for it and maybe get the order wrong when I order. So this one is a little different. You pick up the phone, you press the magic button, and then the Ifuru Eats van comes around, you wander out in your bathrobe and you grab an option of what's in there. Maybe a box of noodles, maybe a cheesecake, maybe a couple of spring rolls, and you get to choose, and it's all in takeaway boxes. So it's quick and easy eat, jump on the bed, finish your snack, or finish a couple of cocktails, and then pop the takeaway packages in the bin. So nice, easy option available 24 hours. Xanadu Spa is our option that's got 8 private treatment rooms based on relax, recover, revitalize, restful, replenish, and rejuvenate. It has a full menu. It has great products where you're actually buying from the Maldives to be sustainable, and it has a full menu of everything you'd like, including some nice areas for guests to enjoy together. So there's a sauna, a steam, and a plunge pool. And we have a full nail bar, waxing, facials, everything involved. 24-hour fitness center, obviously tennis and a multi-court, awesome little kids club with a nice water playground and babysitting options within the actual restaurant, which is in the kids club, which is right next to the restaurant. So it's nice and easy to have kids have a little play, sleep, and then pick them up after dinner. And a few more of the kids club there. And then our gift to you, Sinu.
We have this beautiful wedding pavilion. For those of you looking to have their renewal of vows or maybe have a little intimate ceremony in the Maldives, for a 7-night stay with us here at Ifuru Island, Maldives, we actually offer you your island wedding on us, which includes a bottle of your renewal of vows with the master of ceremonies, a lovely wedding cake, an island flower bouquet, your boutonniere, a bottle of champagne, as well as a 15-minute couples treatment in Xanadu Spa.
So a nice little bonus if you're staying 7 nights with us. And I don't think anybody in the world offers free weddings anymore. So that's our little unique special. And that beautiful venue is at a private part of the beach. So it's very exclusive, and you can actually enjoy some privacy as well.
This is actually our house
house reef.
reef. Our little eel friend there, frequent visitor. So this is roughly around 15 meters, I think, 15 meters from the surface. We get that a wedding might not be for everyone, but if you are a dive enthusiast, you love the ocean, you love the water, you'd like your motorized water sports, we actually offer a $500 dive credit, which you can use towards motorized water sports, diving, and excursions. Again, for a 7-night stay here at Ifuru.
All the options. And then, if you don't want to get married, you don't want to go under the water, you can actually fly over the water. So again, staying 7 nights, we give you a complimentary skydive, which again is the only destination, only island in the Maldives that does it. We've had world champions here the last couple of months doing amazing tricks and treats, but it's an amazing experience. Everybody that's actually landed has said, I want to do it again. And they've all the professionals that we've had here have said, it is the best drop zone in the world, the skydiving location in the world. We are a very unique opportunity there. And a lot of people have done it. A few people have actually done it twice, which is quite amazing. The other thing we do, which is a little crazy, is an ice bucket challenge. So, little Thursday afternoon, which is today, I've been out there today doing it. And if you're in the ice bucket for 6 minutes, we give you a complimentary massage, which is quite fun. And obviously it's called the bubbles and bath, so you have to hold a glass of bubbles on the top of your head while you wait for 6 minutes. It's a very popular item. These are a couple of our trip advisors. Again, as I said, we've only been open since the 1st of December. And the guests we've had come have been overwhelmed, and we've exceeded their expectations, which I guess is what we're all aiming for. So there are a few comments from our guests, and a lot of them are already planning to come back. So just in a quick debrief, we have our own private airport. We have sunsets for everybody, a beautiful social dine around. We have 4 bars, the full Xanadu spa, tennis play all night, and kids club, full day fitness, all 24-hour reception, and a splash up water sports, and the bonus of skydiving, and a few surprises, as we said, with the skydiving. There's a little bit more information, but you're all going to get that. That's basically what we've been saying for the last few minutes. A little bit more there, and thank you very much.
Thank you very much to Rochelle and Sinu. We're looking forward to maybe the next one. We do like what Natalia's done, and one of you goes live and shows a room or something, or the beach.
That sounds like a great idea.
We'll have to test it, but yeah, so stay tuned. Natalia's the master of these, so it's very, very popular. So I'm sure people would love it with you as well.
We'll have to do the white party at night and show the disco.
Yeah,
Excellent, good stuff. Okay, well, thank you very much. We're now leaving the Maldives. We're popping across to Turks and Caicos. Victoria, it's all yours.
Okay, thank you, everybody. So I was wondering if you would suggest then, Sarah, that they do a live skydive, which would be really good fun. But I guess it's the wrong time of day. So hopefully everyone can see my screen okay. And yeah, as Sarah said, I'm going to take you all over to Turks and Caicos with experienced Turks and Caicos. So just to give you a little bit of an idea of whereabouts we are located within the Caribbean, we are close to the Bahamas and just a little bit up from Dominican Republic. So that gives you an idea of our location, bit of a geography. And then kind of what is Turks and Caicos? So I've spoken to loads of agents recently who didn't realize that Turks and Caicos was more than just one island. And we are actually 40 different islands and keys. Provincialis, which you can see on the screen over here, is the main island in most people's minds. So this is where the international flights will come in. But we would like people to explore the islands of Turks and Caicos, and it opens itself up really well to being more of a twin center destination. So if you wanted a point of difference from, you know, some of the OTAs when you're selling to your clients, I would recommend maybe a twin center. You could spend 5 or 7 nights in Provincialis, and then you could go to one of the other islands, possibly even a private island. So how do we get there? So this is predominantly for the UK. So from the UK, we have 2 non-stop flights each week on Virgin Atlantic. So those are new flights that came on board in November. They're direct, so 8.5 hours straight over to Turks and Caicos. And then we also have 2 flights a week on British Airways. So I've described them recently as indirectly direct. So they are just a touchdown in Nassau, but you don't need to get off the flight. You don't need to worry about your bags. So you just stay on the same plane, and then it touches down and then takes back off and drops you down into Turks and Caicos. So if you're coming from the UK, that is your main route in. But if you're coming from America, we do have lots of different airports and destinations from America that fly directly into Turks and Caicos. So we actually have over 150 international flights a week coming into the destination. And then potentially as well, it could be that if you're from Europe or the UK on the call, you might want to consider twinning with some of these amazing destinations in America. So for example, we are only 1 hour and 20 minutes from Miami, or we are 3 hours from New York. So you could marry some shopping and shows in New York, have breakfast in New York, and then transfer over to Turks and Caicos. And by the time you get there, you can have lunch in Turks and Caicos. So that could be quite an interesting itinerary that you could put together for your clients as well. So obviously we're that luxury high-end destination. So when you are sending your clients, it's good to know that we do have fast track, we have VIP meet and greet at the airport, but those luxury hotels will all organize those transfers for your clients as well. So you don't need to worry too much about that. And then in terms of the accommodation on the island of Turks and Caicos, we actually are so lucky. We have 8 virtuoso properties, and I think we've got a few more coming in the pipeline. So you would know, I'm sure, brands like Como Parrot Key, Amanyara and Waimara. We also have Grace Bay, the Shore Club, the Beach Enclave, Ritz-Carlton and the Palm. So great standard of accommodation. And then of course there is a halo effect. So your clients don't have to stay in the virtuoso property to have that kind of elevated experience when they come into Turks and Caicos. So primarily our resorts are that condo style hotel model, so like 90% of the inventory. So we have a lot of multi-generational families, a lot of groups of friends coming together as well, which works really well. These supermarkets in Turks and Caicos, we have quite a good range. We have gourmet supermarkets. We have supermarkets that are affiliated with Waitrose. So you'll see what you're used to seeing in the UK in terms of brands. So that works well if people want to come and be able to kind of do a little bit of self-catering, or maybe they'd like to take a villa. But we also have lots of restaurants. So people really do come to Turks and Caicos for that dining experience. In terms of other activities, we do offer golf. So we have an award-winning 18-hole championship golf course. So that is an activity that your clients can do when they come in. But really, it's all about the beaches. So I always say to people that if you could cross a destination like the Maldives with the west coast of Barbados, you'd end up with something pretty much like Turks and Caicos. So our beaches are absolutely divine: white sand, crystal waters, turquoise seas, amazing visibility. But you can match that with going out and about, getting dressed up in the evening and going out to the restaurants and feeling the buzz of the island. So Turks and Caicos, actually, Grace Bay Beach, which is in the Grace Bay area, has been voted best beach in the world 8 years running. So that kind of gives you an idea of our beaches, and they are absolutely stunning. But the water in Turks and Caicos is also beautiful. And if you come to Turks and Caicos, you know, we do actually have the world's 3rd largest reef, but you don't have to be a diver to enjoy the water. The visibility is incredible. So snorkeling is really good. We have loads of dolphins. I think this dolphin on the picture is called Joey, and a lot of people will see him and his children when they come to Turks and Caicos. They're very, very friendly. Kite surfing is also a really big activity in Turks and Caicos. And we do have the motorized water sports, but they are in one area. So we are very, very big on the marine life in the destination. So we do protect it, and we do make sure that, you know, we cater for them more than we cater for people coming in and wanting to play with the toys, if that makes sense. So we're going to start with a little roundup of the islands. So I'm going to take you to Provinciales because this is the main area. This is where the international flights come in, and this is where we have a lot of restaurants. So one thing I would say when you're booking the destination of Turks and Caicos, when you've made your flights and accommodation reservation, at that same time, you need to be booking restaurants for your clients as well, because the fine dining restaurants do get booked up. So Coco Bistro is one of our top restaurants on the island of Provinciales, and it's fabulous. But if you don't always want to do fine dining, then across from Coco Bistro, we have Coco Van, which is like gourmet street food. And I ate there for about $25, and I had 3 different dim sums, and I was able to choose. I think I had duck, lobster, and one other, and a glass of white wine. It was really lovely. We've also got something quite unique, which is called the farm. So this is one of the, I think I'm saying this correctly, the hydropods. So they've got, the farm itself is over 320 square foot, and it's part of the restaurant. And they have over 24 different types of greens and vegetables, and they do the most incredible salads. In the heart of Grace Bay, we've got amazing Italian restaurants. So, you know, you're going to find a little bit of something for everybody. But if you want to have that more kind of authentic offering, then they have that as well. So I think they have one called Cook Pot, which is a local restaurant. And then of course in the Grace Bay area, you do have, you know, the jewelry shops, the art galleries. My favorite cafe is Lemon to Go, which is a great coffee shop with a gift shop attached to it. So you could while away a couple of hours quite comfortably in Grace Bay area. And for a lot of the resorts, you can cycle into Grace Bay. They do have complimentary bikes, or you can just, I took a taxi from Long Bay. It was $20 into Grace Bay. So it is easy to get around as well. And of course you can hire a car. It's really nice to drive around. So if you wanted that kind of more authentic restaurant area, then the Conch Shack is fabulous. Wednesday nights is live music, which is amazing. You would need to pre-book this. But this is a great place to just have that kind of toes in the sand, or sitting with your beer. Their local beer is called I Ain't Lying, and it is absolutely lovely. And you can just sit on the beach. And there's another venue called Bugaloos where the actual tables are in the sea, so you can sit with the water lapping around your ankles. So there's some really lovely places to go. Now, if we're going to talk about going off to some of the other islands, you could do day trips to the other islands, or you could spend time and stay on the other islands. And there's different ways you can get there. You can go to Grand Turk on a flight, so either Caicos Express or Intercaribbean. It's just about a 28-minute flight, so you could do it in a day. If you wanted to go to North and Middle Caicos, it's a ferry, and it's half an hour. Now, they do have a ferry, which is run by Caribbean Cruising, or you could get someone like Privé Fine Yachts and Cruises. So this is one of those companies that has beautiful boats. They have yachts, they have speedboats, they have catamarans, they have all the toys. So they can actually create for your clients an itinerary that works, whether they want to go over to Iguana Island and do some kayaking, or if they want to go diving, or if they want to go fishing, or they might want to spend 2 or 3 days on the sea, and they've got yachts that have 3 different berths. So you could combine a yacht holiday with then some time either on a private island or in Provinciales. So what we're going to be trying to put together to come out for you guys with is actually some sample itineraries. So maybe half a dozen itineraries of different holiday suggestions that you can have, and we'll get those out to you and then support that with introductions to local DMCs. So Grand Turk, obviously, I'm sure everybody knows Grand Turk as the cruise capital. So this is where the cruise ships come in, and they have a designated area which has a Margaritaville in it. They have great shopping. They have lots of kind of like little gift areas where you can buy local gifts, and then they have the duty-free shopping as well. Now, outside of Grand Turk, this is where the reef is. So I mentioned that we have the world's 3rd largest reef. So fabulous for divers, but also great for snorkelers because the visibility is so amazing. And then from January to April, we have the humpback whales migrate through the Turks and Caicos Islands. So this is a great place to come and see the humpback whales, and you can go out on day trips. So again, something really unique that you could put into your client's itinerary. Outside of that area of the cruise ships, the rest of Grand Turk is kind of quite quintessentially British, actually. There's no hotels here. It's not like big hotels. It's inns and condos, guest houses. We have wild donkeys, which are so cute. They actually look more like teddy bears, but they're really cute. Lovely beaches, again, great snorkeling. The governor's house is down here as well, and lovely restaurants where you can just kind of sit and have catch of the day. Again, very kind of toes in the sand style. So that's a really unique selling point, I think, for your clients. And then over in Middle and North Caicos, again, totally different terrain, a little bit more rugged. This is where the farming happens as well. So we have a fabulous farm that you can visit, and we're talking to the local farmer to see if we can incorporate a farm table experience for your clients, which would be incredible. But you can go to an area called Dragon's Key, which is taken its name because the rock formation coming out into the ocean looks very much like a dragon, but you can actually, there are steps and you can go down underneath and see these incredible caves that you can go into. And you could arrange, you know, there is a hotel and a restaurant there, so you could actually arrange to have a lovely hamper and maybe spend a few hours on the beach. And of course you can hire electric bikes, and you can drive, you can just cycle around the island. So we always say that in terms of Provincialis, it's slightly slower life, it's nice, it's that Caribbean vibe. When you come over to more North and Middle Caicos, it has just totally stopped. So if you've got clients that really need to just switch off, relax, rejuvenate, North and Middle Caicos is a perfect place to send them. And then also we have an abundance of pink flamingos, and if you can get your clients to stay overnight here, we have a brand new hotel, locally owned hotel, which is really quite sweet. This is where the flamingos are, so you could do go to watch the flamingos either at sunset or sunrise when the flocks are coming in. And then South Caicos, again, it's a very different experience for your clients. We have a lot of fishing here. We actually have a school here for the kind of restoration of the coral reef. We have a fabulous hotel called Sail Rock, which is already open and up and running, which I'm sure a lot of you will know already. But we have a brand new hotel coming on, which is coming through from from Marriott. It's actually part of their luxury collection, and that's opening in January, called Solterra. So one of the things that we are putting together at the moment is actually a list of all of the hotels in the destination that are offering agent rates, so that we can send that out to you and you can share that with your clients, with yourself. So if you wanted to try and get out and experience these properties and the destination, then you can. So let's have just touch on the culture of the destination. So it does have its own unique culture. We have the conch shell. So I'm sure a lot of you will know about the conch shells already. So you can really come and get conked out in Turks and Caicos. So they have loads of amazing music and dancing, ripsaw music as well, which is really popular on the island. And then we have lots of festivals which kind of galvanize all of these little bits of culture. So we have wine and food festival, we have taste of tapas, conch festivals, golf tournaments, fishing tournaments, regattas, marathons, concerts. There's a weekly fish fry which happens on a Thursday in Grace Bay, and that really is an experience for your clients to come out and experience as well. So there is a lot of culture that they can get under the skin of when they come and visit Turks and Caicos. So I wanted to just run through some of the awards we've got as well. And we have been nominated for a huge array of awards over the year, but these two particular awards, these weren't given to us by the industry, these were given to us by the general public. So these are people who have said, you know, TripAdvisor, Traveler's Choice, Best of the Best 2023, the best beach in the Caribbean. So if you're sending your clients to the Caribbean and they've got that kind of iconic beach image in their head, then send them to Turks and Caicos. And then also the UNWTO nominated Turks and Caicos as the best performing destination, and that's in the world from January to December. So another reason to come and figure out why we got that award and come over to Turks and Caicos. So I'm going to finish with a very short video just to show you and give you a taste. I have got a longer version of this, so if you'd like to use the video or any of the images that I've shared today in your own marketing, please do let me know.
Someone asked me, you know, where are you from? I said, I'm from Turks and Caicos. Oh, where is that? So I had to explain that we are southeast of the Bahamas. It's an hour and 20 minutes from Miami. But, oh, okay, we need to get down there. When you arrive in Turks and Caicos, you're in a place where you can relax.
So that's it. It was just a short video really there that I just wanted to give you a taste of. But as I say, I do have a longer video. And I'm really happy to share any of the images that you've seen in any of the content. So I'm going to stop sharing and go back to Sarah, who can wrap up everything.
Thank you very much, Victoria. Is there nothing that you do not do in Turks and Caicos? You were spinning a list, and I was like, wow, this sounds
I know.
amazing.
I'm trying to think now. You put me on the spot. I mean, do you know what? It's one of those things where you can make the destination what you want it to be. And I think having all those different islands and keys gives you the opportunity to tailor make an experience for your clients. So whatever they're interested in, then yeah, definitely it's the place for them.
Super amazing. Thank you very much. Okay, Sinu and Rochelle and Natalia, are you there? We're going to do the questions. We've got a couple of questions that have come in at the moment. So Karina's asked for Natalia, how far is the airport from Serenity?
From both resorts, it's just a short 5-minute ride, and guests of Serenity do not check in. They arrive, which means their butler greets them immediately on arrival and escorts them to their suite.
Super amazing. Thank you very much. Chris has asked for Rochelle and Sinu, how long is the flight from Male to Ifuru?
27 minutes.
Exactly.
Yep.
In terms of, again, this is the same for Rochelle and Sinu. In terms of a sort of demographics for the island, what is who is the main customer range or customer age range that the agent should be sending, or is it literally everybody? Or do you have a specific?
It's literally everybody. To give you an example, we've had a 6-year-old skydive, and we've had a 73-year-old couple skydive. We've had groups of weddings. We've had single ladies from Saudi Arabia. We've just pretty much had everybody. So we are 147 villas. So it's great for everyone.
Perfect. Perfect. Thank you very much. Lots of people want images and videos. So when I send you the details, would you be able to do your follow-up? I think Sophie will maybe do it on your behalf. And Victoria, you will do yours. Natalia, your team or yourself will do your follow-up and share like anything that they need, like images, videos, anything they can share is always good, because that's what we want. We want the love getting out there to everybody.
No problem.
Victoria, what is your email address? Can you put it in chat, please?
Yep.
Ifuru, is there a restriction to international flight arrival and departure times?
No, we don't actually. We are able to cater for all international arrivals. The first international arrival flight lands in Maldives right now at 6 o'clock. And the last flight is until around 10 o'clock in the evening, and we're able to cater to all these international flights because of the domestic airport that we have on the island. Yeah.
Yeah, the only hotel in the Maldives to have their own airport. Pretty impressive.
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, that is the end of the questions. Right. So now we test everybody else. So to make sure that you've all been listening, everybody that's on the webinar today gets a prize draw point. If you are the fastest finger first and you answer the question correctly, you get 10 points. Tomorrow, I put everybody into a magic spin to win, and I will let you know who the winners are. So let's do the questions first. Natalia, you were first. I'm going to let you go first because yours is going to be the hardest. You were first. So everyone go to chat. Make sure your drop down says everyone. And Natalia is going to hit you with her question.
Well, I hope everyone was paying attention. I did mention that we have brand new spa cabanas. How many did I say we have? Oh, wow. Okay, so lots of folks were paying attention. That's great. Shanice, right. You are the first person to get that number 6 jumped in there. So yes, we do have 6 brand new oceanfront spa cabanas. Excellent.
Perfect.
How many minutes? Perfect.
You have your 10 points. Rochelle and Sinu.
Okay, question is?
We had mentioned about the ice bucket challenge here in Ifuru. How many minutes do you have to stay in the ice bucket to win a free massage?
Is it exactly the same answer?
It is. We're lucky number today.
This is going to be really impossible to find out who the correct answer is. Hang on. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm really confused now because everyone said 6.
I don't know who's first.
Oh, wow. Yeah, this is never happened.
Thursday afternoon, 6 minutes. Yeah.
Okay. Noreen was first. Let me just go back up. Let me just scroll back up.
Yes.
Noreen. Yes, Noreen was first.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you to who was that? Brittany for telling us that. So that's good. Last but not least, Victoria.
Okay, I'm going to go with another number one. So at the beginning of the presentation, I said there were a certain number of islands and keys in the Turks and Caicos. Everyone's right, almost. But yes, it is 40 different islands and keys make up the Turks and Caicos Islands.
I'm so glad it wasn't 6. So thank you.
We've never had that happen before, that we had the same answer to 2 different questions.
Never. So Gail, you were the correct answer. So Shanice, Noreen and Gail, you have your 10 points. A big, massive thank you to everybody. Natalia, Sinu and Rochelle and Victoria for your amazing presentations. We love you. And don't forget, these hotels and tourist boards are completely trade friendly. They want to work with you. If you have any questions, let them know. They'll be happy to help you. You've met the UK sales team for Rochelle and Sinu. Victoria obviously looks after the UK. Natalia, you've got your team with group promotions that look after the UK. We've got all the teams in America and Canada as well. So let them know if you've got any questions and send the bookings their way. They would appreciate it a lot.
Yeah. Thanks everybody for joining today.
Thank you. And I think the one main thing of the day is champagne. We all love champagne. So wherever you are in our little circle,
or rum.
or rum. Champagne and
Thanks,
rum.
everybody. Bye.
Thanks,
Thank you.
everybody. Take care.
Thank you, everybody. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.
Can you